but they're circling out onto the track now, I think, so it's going time to join our commentator for the third day for our first race commentary. It's Mike Cattermole.
Thank you, Lydia. Good afternoon, everybody. Walking out, a field about to face the tape then for the Jewson Novices Handicap chase. Fiendish Flame, a potential front runner here, keen to get on with it. Lining up, and they're off and running. And away they go then. A big cheer on Ladies' Day here. The Jewson is underway. 2 miles and 5 furlongs, 17 fences. Fiendish Flame and Other Mix, the first to begin. Lenaban up the inside is sitting handily as well. There's a mistake there by Dave's Dream. And at the back of the field there was a faller. Jared has gone. AP McCoy crashing out, and he's still down. There's the champion. On their way to the second fence. Bad mistake by Gansey, who took over the running there at the second fence. AP being attended by the medics. Gansey the leader from Fiendish Flame, Other Mix and Riverlease right up there with Tanks of That on the outside. Working Title sitting in just behind the leaders with Lenaban on the rail. Followed by Dave's Dream. A slight error possibly by Take the Breeze. Copper Blur is restrained on his inside, and the champion jockey being attended by the medics as the runners head off down the hill then with a good pace assured here. Already there's a good 25 lengths between first and last, and it's Nicanor, I think, is the one that's absolutely tailed off at this stage for Paul Carberry. Readily outpaced. The runners coming a bit wide into the straight then. Certainly Gansey and Fiendish Flame are going at full choke at this stage. Riverlease is also quite keen. He's racing in third with Tanks for That in fourth spot, who made a blunder at that fence too. Tanks for That. At this stage at the back of the field, the Hollingwell restrained with King's Forest behind Copper Blurb. As they go towards fence number 5, Fiendish Flame brushes through the top of that fence and disputes it, and we've got a faller there as well. It looks as though Lenaban has come down. Lenaban a faller at fence number 5. Horse is okay. Good news about AP McCoy, who's walking off the track too. That's a big relief to one and all. On they come then towards the next. Fiendish Flame, what's been a pulsating pace already, is the leader from Gansey on the inside. Tanks for That, then Working Title, Riverlease and Other Mix on the inside. Hey Big Spenders, Yellow Sleeves with Door Boy. China Rock, Dave's Dream behind these, followed by the Midnight Club, who took that in the middle of the field in front of Take the Breeze, Copper Blur, then the Hollingwell. Awesome George held up with 7 Is My Number, King's Forest, and detached from the main group still is Nicanor, who must be a good 20 lengths off the pace, which has been a hard one at the front end as they reach the top of the hill now and go left-handed. They've jumped 7 of the 17 fences so far in the Jewson, and it's Gansey the leader as they go left-handed under Richie McGrath. Fiendish Flame on the outside, going with him however, and Jason Maguire as they go down the hill towards the next fence. Tracking them, Riverlease in the best mate colours. He blundered there though, Riverlease. On the outside of him is Tanks for That, Hey Big Spender, and then wider is China Rock. Nicanor has been pulled up at the back of the field, never going for Paul Carberry as they go down towards the water jump at fence number 9 as they take that. And as they do so, it's still Fiendish Flame, Gansey, Riverlease with Hey Big Spender in the thick of things. China Rock is wider. Just behind them, Tanks for That, Working Title, took that next. Door Boy next. There's a mistake there by Riverlease, who's in the middle of the field there, sitting in about 5th or 6th place at this stage, Ruby Walsh. 7 Is My Number is getting closer. Again, Riverlease not that fluent. Neither was the Midnight Club in the middle of the field. Dave's Dream is struggling to get on terms. Copper Blur makes progress on the inside in a black and pale blue quarter jacket. A Fiendish Flame then towards the centre of the fence, takes that with a super leap as they took that fence over on the far side, the open ditch, as they head off towards fence number 13. He's opened up Fiendish Flame by 3 lengths. China Rock goes up on the outside of Hey Big Spender, with on the inside Gansey, then Other Mix and Riverlease. Copper Blur, Door Boy getting closer as they take that next fence at the top of the hill. Hey Big Spender is down. Joe Tizard down. Hey Big Spender with every chance, and it's Fiendish Flame who's left with a lead of a length and a half over China Rock in second. Other Mix the Grey is in third as they swing the corner and head down the hill towards the 4th last. Fiendish Flame in front there as they took that. Door Boy a faller at the back of the field, hampers the beaten Dave's Dream. They're coming down the hill then towards the 3rd last, and it's Fiendish Flame and Jason Maguire on the outside. China Rock and Slippers Madden trapped by Riverlease, Ruby Walsh, and on the inside it's Other Mix and Paddy Brennan. These are leading 4. They took the 3rd last, mistake by Riverlease. Back in 5th place, Copper Blur shaken up, then back in 6. The Midnight Club, 7 is my number, is leaving it oh so late, but it starts to make some progress. So too does Working Title under sufferance. They take the turn now with 2 more fences to go in the Jewson. Fiendish Flame tackled now by Other Mix on the inside. Look at Copper Blur scything his way through the field now to come into 3rd place, followed by China Rock. Here's the second last. Copper Blur is producing a devastating run down the centre, takes over from Other Mix. Fiendish Flame back in 3rd, and it's Copper Blur and Richard Johnson who've taken over as they approach the final fence here. Other Mix is switched. Here's the last. Copper Blur, Other Mix coming back at him though. They've kicked about 3 lengths clear. The Midnight Club is powering home behind them, and once again he's drifted right-handed. Copper Blur switching Other Mix, but Copper Blur, he's idly in front, driven out towards the line here, is going to come home and take the Jewson, and a double at the festival for Hobbs and Johnson. Copper Blur too good. Other Mix is 2nd, the Midnight Club 3rd, China Rock, 7 is my number, Fiendish Flame, River East, and then Take the Breeze, King's Forest, and the rest well beaten.
Another first race win at the festival for Richard Johnson and Philip Hobbs, and it's that festival form repeating itself again. 4th in last year's Supreme, 1st in this year's Jewson. That's Copper Blur, who sealed it with 2 good jumps at the 2 last fences, having been patiently ridden. He ran about a bit and gave a few people a few frights on the run-in,